personally think eXp is the greatest brokerage on the planet. But does everybody agree with me? In this video, we're gonna go over the top 5 worst eXp reviews ever. So be sure to stay tuned for the #1 all-time worst review coming right up. Success is based on fundamental laws and principles, and your results, well, that's the scorecard telling you how well you're following them. If you're looking for true financial freedom, giving you control over both your time and your money, then give me a like and subscribe and hit that bell so you're notified when we drop new videos, and post below freedom. So I scoured the internet looking for the worst reviews on eXp. And quite frankly, I was pleasantly surprised to find out that the vast majority of the reviews out there were extremely positive. But I did manage to find 5 of the worst of them, and we're gonna go over them right now. So coming in at number 5 is from an agent from South Carolina. Let me put on my reading glasses because I'm blind now. All right. It's a terrible place to work for new agents. If you're a seasoned agent with a big client base, then you will be fine. Otherwise, I suggest you work for a big firm first, then teach you the ropes. Then maybe you can come back to eXp. Actually, I hear this quite a lot. Maybe you should go somewhere else, and then maybe I'll come to eXp. And to be honest, eXp, in my opinion, would be a much better brokerage for me to start with than Realty One was, in that not only do they have classroom teaching, which they do at eXp, and it's far more extensive than any brokerage I've ever been in. It's like a fire hydrant of knowledge. You're not going to be able to take it all in. There's over 50 hours of training on various different topics, and they're all really well organized. You can take a look at which topics fit what you're looking for, and they have what is called the Fast Start program, which is very easy, step by step, what you need to do to launch your career and be successful. And if you follow those step by step, you will be successful. I guarantee it. It's going to give you the training, it's going to give you the knowledge, and they give you a mentor, which I'll get into more later. You also have a sponsor. So there's a lot of different people that are interested in your success and will help you along the way. However, it's not going to take the place of a team where they're going to walk you through step by step, every step along the way. They're going to teach you how to prospect, and they're going to get you to the point where you're closing deals. If you're one of those people that may not easily succeed on their own, find the things and be able to just implement those things, then I would not suggest not coming to eXp, but I would suggest finding a sponsor that is a team leader. If you really want that structure, you want to go into an office and have that experience working with other agents, then I would suggest eXp is perfect for you. You just want to find a team leader that has their own office space and that will walk you through every aspect of the transaction until the point you're maybe not need to do it. I actually think that your team experience here will be better than anywhere else you could be. Okay, number 4 is from a realtor in Florida, and it reads, and this is a little rough on how they wrote this. Okay, you need to work to make sales. If you you won't make anything. Okay, this is what it's saying. Great support with computer software. It is a multi-level in the sense that the person that brought you in will get a cut of your sales. Pretty sure he's saying that if you don't work towards home sales, then I'm not 100% sure, but I do think he brought up a couple interesting points that, oftentimes it's criticized. This is a multi-level company and blah, blah, blah. When you go to quit, tell your broker I'm switching over, they're going to shame you into, oh, you're not going to join a multi-level pyramid scheme thing. That you're going to hear that. And the truth is, it's not any more a multi-level company than Keller Williams. We basically stole their exact profit share plan and put it into eXp. The difference is we cut off all the overhead, tons of overhead. Instead of a profit share, we gave it a revenue share. So the money comes off the top, which is a greater portion than what's left over after they pay all their salaries, their office expenses, and everything else, so that eXp can give more money to you. The truth is, eXp is a great brokerage. It truly is the best brokerage. This is the 5th brokerage I've been with, It is a great brokerage. I did not expect that when I came over here. I came over here because I wanted to build a business through revenue share, and I was attracted to the stock. eXp is about creating a great brokerage, attracting people in, and because I have an interest in your production, I'm going to help you succeed. And the person who brought me in is also interested in your success, and they're going to help you succeed. And so you have a lot more people interested in your success than you do in a traditional brokerage. When you're in a traditional brokerage, there's one guy who gets all the money that you pay the company. But there's really only one person who cares about you. In this, you have multiple people who actually have an interest in you and your success. Now, some sponsors are not very great and some sponsors are really great. So you do need to choose your sponsor carefully because once selected, you're stuck with them. If you find the right sponsor, they're going to help you produce more in homes and be able to help attract agents. All right, this is from an agent out of North Hollywood coming in at number 3. Not sure it's the best place for a new agent. We're hearing that again. Okay, hard to get established, has good training, but the mentor was nowhere to be found. Becoming an agent during the pandemic was no help either. Okay, first of all, I feel so terrible for any agent that started during the pandemic. The new agents I brought in are thriving. So of course, every experience is going to be different, and who you pick as your sponsor is going to make a big difference. And once again, you can't change your sponsor, but here's the trick. If you get a mentor who's not supporting you, you absolutely can change them. You just get a hold of eXp and you let them know that this mentor is not supporting you as you need to, or it's just not a good fit. Maybe you don't like them. You can have that switched out for somebody who is. They get 20% of the first 3 deals that you do. They're taking out 40%, you get 60%, which is pretty good when you consider most brokerages take a 50-50 split while you're learning. So you get a little bit of a savings there, but I can tell you this, they don't have a mentor program where you can literally follow them to an open house. You walk you through how to do the contracts, how to fill this out when you need it. They will do a very good job if you get the right mentor. Other brokerages, they just put you in a classroom. They may even have some coaches give you some direction, what you need to do, and then you got to go out there and do it. This is a kind of a beautiful step in between that. And then there's the next level up, going to a team where they will take you from point A to point B to success. There's a reason why they take a higher percentage. They'll also often provide you with leads. They take a higher percentage because they help more involvement in your development in your career. Okay, coming in at number 2, an agent out of California. Okay, so you wrote, no management, no accountability, unless you are benefit in the upline. There is no one to assist or answer your questions. When you're out showing homes, I think you mean homes, you can't always log into, and I'm not sure what this is, CLIYD. If anyone knows what CLIYD is, post in the comments because I wasn't sure. Okay, so a lot of problems here. All right, no management, no accountability. I will tell you this, if you have the right sponsor, you're certainly gonna have accountability if you want to, or you don't have to. It depends on how you want to run your business. But no management, that's just not been my experience. Now, keep in mind, eXp has grown a massive amount in a short period of time. So there were, especially in the early years of eXp, there wasn't enough brokerage for how many people there were in, and there were some growing pains. I think that they've gotten better at that over time. In my experience, my broker is Spencer Walden. I've gotten some of the best advice I've gotten from any of my brokerage with him. I would say he's as good, if not better than any broker I've been with. I can get any answer to any question on the world virtually very, very quickly, faster than I can in other brokerages I've been in. If you're out and about and you're trying to log into the world from your phone, I would say it's a different experience and it's not as good of an experience as in a desktop. It's definitely a better experience that way. So maybe that's what he was trying to say. If you're showing homes, you can't log into your client, whatever that is. But the truth is, I don't spend a lot of time on the world when I'm out on my phone. I just don't. Like, I would say there's some issues with the mobile thing for me anyway. It's not as good for me. But within minutes on a laptop, I can get any question answered. And when I'm out showing homes, I don't need to get on the world. I'm not calling my broker to ask questions anyway, and you probably shouldn't. So if you have a question you don't know the answer to, you should probably just say, you know what, that's a great question. Let me get back to you on that. Okay, my number one worst review on eXp comes from New Jersey. And as a whole, eXp is a good and upcoming company. They do, however, come off as a multi-level marketing scheme. This is not the case in every office, but it was definitely true for the agent I worked with. Overall, let me put my glasses on. Overall, be wary of which agents you decide to work with. Some are exceedingly dishonest and will ask you to do unscrupulous things. Well, first of all, I am really sorry, agent out of New Jersey. That was your experience. There's no excuse for anyone to do anything dishonest in any brokerage in any place. And if your experience was such with eXp, then you have my sincere apologies, and I'm saddened that that's happened. If you surround yourself with great people, this will never happen. If ever this is the case, then there is a channel, you have a broker that you can talk to and should talk to if those kind of practices they do. Look, there's good agents and there's bad agents. There's good ways to do things and there's bad ways to do things. You can come off as a Mary Kay agent who's just have like commission breath, or you're going to come across as somebody who's truly trying to help somebody and add value. And I think that that's the only way to come off in recruiting. If you're coming from a position of add value to other people and you truly care about them, whether they come to eXp or not, then you're going to do really, really well. And you're going to have a lot of fun, and it's a great experience for both those people, whether they join us or not, or if they do come under you and you then are enjoying revenue share. And let me tell you something, revenue share is a wonderful thing that you should be able to create and do this. It is the opportunity for everyone to win. eXp creates that scenario where you can truly help people and be able to grow your own business, developing yourself and others how to sell more homes. Truly, since I've been at eXp, my business has gone up over 40% in just the 18 months that I've been in here. And that's from other really powerful agents. I have Frank Driscoll, who brought me in here. He's one of the leading coaches in the country. And if you're sponsoring with me, you have access to him. Plus Curtis Johnson, which I've also talked about. He is amazing on how to run teams and how people, he's one of the most powerful people in this business, period. And I've definitely grown my business as a result. Then you have Chuck Frazio, who is such a powerhouse. He's sold over $1 billion in real estate. These are some of the most powerful and best agents on the planet that you have access to. So I hope you find the right sponsor. If I seem like that right sponsor, I would love to talk to you. If you just want to talk to me and ask questions, I'm here for you. My number's right down there. Let's have a sincere conversations, because I don't want you to make a mistake. eXp might not be for you. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this was helpful. I hope that this gives you some light on the pros and cons of eXp. It's not perfect, and not everybody's experience is going to be perfect, even though I really hope that it is. Hopefully this was helpful and enlightening to you. Catch you on the next video.